Hey everybody, it's MommaOG. I'm back with another reaction. Tonight I have a donation request from Jens. Jens, thank you so much for your donation and your suggestion for some more Aurora. I am happy to do it. He asked me to listen to the song Starvation and specifically the live KEXP performance. I'm excited for this. I've been waiting to do this one. I feel like there's a million more Aurora songs that I have yet to hear. I find myself watching reactions to songs I know already by her, and I see thumbnails along the side for so many that I have not heard yet, and this is definitely one of them. I see another one here, Soul with No King, live on KEXP, and I haven't heard that version either, and I love that song. Okay, I've got my earbuds in. Let's go ahead and get started. Already. Okay, I'm just going to say it so I don't have to say it later, but I say it every time. Watching her physically is amazing. I get so much from her that way. It's not just the lyrics, it's not just the music, it's watching her body language and her movements and right away that was happening in this song. Okay, let's rewind it. Okay, let's start it over. Sorry about that. And she does her head shake a little bit here too.
The touch of human hands on my skin. Is the rush of beauty coming from within? Do I need to be torn just to see who will care? I sleep on the floor, dreaming my life away.
Soul is starving.
Of the last apple here on earth, will the virtual mind become stronger than mine? And when my ego dies, will I stay here forever? When the wave crashes down, will my life be better? Why do we have to die for us to see the light? And we hunger for love, and my soul is starving. Why do we touch the night? And we long to feel alive, and we hunger for love. Make me, break me, chasing the enemy, gotta deal with the devil, but I.
Okay, I'm going to rewind it probably quite a bit. I'm hearing her say, like, why do we have to die in order to see the light? Her soul is starving, and she's like, come over and take a bite of this last apple. Let me unplug my mouse. That always happens. Sorry about that. I'm finding, I'm going to have to hear this probably a few times, and I might go through the lyrics when we're done. It's giving me a tribal beat, and then I also enjoy the guitar effects that he's got on the song. I mean, it's different. It almost sounds like it should be a synthesizer, but it's a guitar. I'm finding that fascinating. probably first time listen, the thing that's jumping out at me the most is her physical performance and her body language and her facial expressions, as always with her. Okay. See, I mean, if I'm just fast forwarding it and rewinding it and just look at some of those. So she's just so fascinating to watch. So, okay, I rewound it quite a bit. I think almost to the beginning here.
Hands on my skin, is the rush of beauty coming from within? Do I need to be torn just to see who will care? I sleep on the floor, dreaming my life away. Why do we have to die?
That guitar part right there is really cool.
For here on earth, will the virtual mind become stronger than mine? And when my ego dies, will I stay here forever? When the wave crashes down, will my life be better? Why do we have to die for us to see the light? And we hunger for love, and my soul is starving. Why do we touch the night when we long to feel alive? And we hunger for love.
So cool, that guitar part.
Chasing the enemy, got a G with the devil, but I got the stamina higher than anything I've ever seen. I've been right now, everything.
I gotta deal with the devil, but I got the stamina.
Chasing the remedy, I got used to the torture. No one understands to be Lord and save me. Chasing the enemy and my soul is hurting. I got the stamina.
That's so fucking cool. I want to hear that again.
Right now, everything's empty. Starting craving, chasing the remedy. I got used to the torture. No one understands to be Lord and save me. Chasing the enemy and my soul is hurting. I got the stamina.
That's super cool.
Why do we have to die for us to see the light? We are decorated fools, and my soul is starving.
Oh my God.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.
I absolutely adore her. Everything she does. That was probably the most upbeat song I've heard yet, which I wasn't expecting from her. I liked the hard-hitting effect that that song had, and her energy physically during those more chaotic moments of towards the end. That was just, I don't know, it was kind of cathartic to watch because, you know, I used to go out dancing and I quite enjoy electronica music, and there were many times when I was out and would be dancing similar to that, just expending all this energy, and I don't do that anymore. At least I haven't tried, and I can't remember. It's probably been 20 years since I've actually just let loose like that. So watching her do that was a bit cathartic. It kind of took me back to some specific moments. I can remember being out on a dance floor. I used to live in DC, and there was a club I would go to often. Me and my friends would go to it. It was a gay club because, I don't know, we just liked it. We could be free there. We didn't have to worry about, you know, being picked up on, and it was just a friendly atmosphere. I don't know, it was just a sure good time. We knew we were going to have a good time every time we went there, and we did. And I just remember specific songs and moments when everybody was just going crazy, and it was just it's another way that I've used music to connect to other human beings in my life, is out on a dance floor. So that just kind of took me back to that feeling, which is amazing to feel that again. So I absolutely love that. I'm going to look up the lyrics real quick. Okay, Starvation, track 13 on What Happened to the Heart. Okay. I miss the touch of human hands on my skin, miss the rush of beauty coming from within. Do I need to be torn just to see who will care? I sleep on the floor dreaming my life away. Why do we have to die for us to see the light, and we hunger for love? Why do we touch the knife when we long to feel alive? Yeah, that's pretty deep. And we hunger for love, and my soul is starving. I've felt that at times in my life, for sure. That's a great way of describing it. Come on over, take a bite of the last apple here on earth. Will the virtual mind become stronger than mine? Huh. And when my ego dies, will I stay here forever? When the web crashes down, will my life be better? Wow. Okay, then it's the chorus again. Break me, chasing the enemy. Gotta deal with the devil, but I got the stamina. Higher than anything I've ever seen or been. Right now, everything's empty. Starving, craving, chasing the remedy. This reminds me of just being young. Just always wanting more. And it's not just one thing, it's many things. Starving, craving, chasing the remedy. I got used to the torture, but no one deserves to be alone. Break me, chasing the enemy, and my soul is hurting, but I got the stamina. Wow. My soul is starving. I'm dying. It's kind of crazy to sit and think that from the moment you're born, you know, everybody's dying. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit of this bio. Just see what it says. Aurora released this song on June 7th, accompanied by a music video, making it the 6th single from her 5th studio album, What Happened to the Heart. Aurora stated, "Our souls are starving because AI is taking over. Art is being replaced by computers." Okay. Yes. Aurora said she was inspired by Germany's techno scene to create this song. In the 90s, Berlin was known for its underground rave culture. Aurora also stated, I'm a very big fan of The Prodigy and Underworld, Me Too, and Chemical Brothers. I think that kind of music is very cool. The song addresses this disconnection modern life imposes on humans. Okay. The techno inspiration in the song contrasts with its theme. While rave music is typically associated with sweaty, close, and overcrowded places, the song is about a person starving for a connection. Oh, that's just incredible, and it doesn't surprise me at all coming from her. There's these intricacies with all of her music, but there's a common theme across every song that I've ever heard from her, is that she sings a lot about things that I think about but don't ever talk about with people. You know, you can't just sit down with just anybody and talk about things on such a depth. Not everybody is ready to talk about that stuff. Not everybody thinks that way all the time. I think that's another reason why I'm so connected to her as a human and her music, is because she addresses things that I think about constantly. And she does it in the most creative way ever. That was incredible. Jens, thank you so much for suggesting that one. I've been really anticipating hearing that one specifically. So thank you so much for giving me the excuse to do it. Thank you all so much for being here to watch, and I will see you next time.